Now, let us welcome the third speaker. The third speaker is Miss Aoi Tsuchiya. She drew the loft C and chose the topic 3. Agree or disagree? Convenience stores should be open 24 hours. Then Ms. Tsuchiya, please come up to the center of the stage and show us your original jewel.
Thank you, Ms. Chairperson and honorable judges. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I disagree with these opinions. Convenience stores shouldn't be open 24 hours. The reason is just simple. You should care about just workers. If you need to work at the middle of the night, you should sleep daytime, and you need to spend opposite life with common people. So it's very inconvenient, right? Because if you need to work at nighttime, you should sleep in the daytime. So it's difficult to make some plan with your friends. And one day, I heard one news. That is the story of one convenience store. They work just for family. So the workers are limited. So they noticed it's impossible to open 24 hours, and they decided to close their convenience store. So workers are limited. And if there are only few workers, it's impossible to open 24 hours. I guess some of you feel if convenience store will close, it's not convenience. But how often do we use convenience store at the middle of the night? For me, I don't use a lot. I just use convenience store for daytime. But please raise your hand. The people you went to convenience store at the middle of the night in this month. We have, I guess, only few people, but just few. So we don't use a lot, just few people use convenience store. So we should prioritize workers than just only few convenience. If you still disagree with my opinion, please imagine if you need to work at the middle of the night, maybe most of you don't want to work because nobody want to spend opposite life with common people. Me too. I also want to work at the daytime, and I want to sleep at the night because I want to go to school and hang out with my friends. So please imagine if you need to work at the middle of the night and maybe most of you don't want to work. So I strongly agree with my opinion. Convenience store shouldn't be open 24 hours. Thank you.
The third speaker is Ms. Aoi Tsuchiya from Kansai University. She will deliver her speech under the title, Not Take on Worries, Let's Talk About Worries. Not take on worries, let's talk about worries. Then Ms. Tsuchiya, please come up to the center of the stage and show us the brightness only you can bring.
Thank you, Ms. Chairperson, and honorable judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a story of my friend. She used to care about what other people think about herself and talked about her worries with others. One day, she had a quarrel with her friend, and the friend said the words, "I hate your personality. You worry too much about others' feelings." These words sunk deeply in her heart. After that, she hesitated to talk about her worries with others and kept them to herself. Her heart seemed to be covered in a deep fog. When you face problems that make you worry, what do you do? Do you try to solve them alone? Do you enjoy them? In my speech, I define worry as what we can't find solutions and causes us to be anxious for a long time. Today, I will share you a risk of taking on worries alone and importance of talking about them with others. Nowadays, many people have some worries and we live in a stressful society. However, I notice many people hesitate to share their worries. My friend also worried about what other people think of her. According to the online News Post 7, about 50% of Japanese feel it difficult to reveal their own worries. It means half of you take on worries and wander in a deep fog. Then, if you take on worries alone, what will happen? When you face a worry, it can be stressful, and the worry expands due to the stress. This is a worry chain. If you take on worries alone, you will develop more stress than if you share them, because there is no outlet for stress. After the worry chain keeps growing, it can lead to some mental illness and suicide. In fact, suicide is the biggest cause of death for Japanese youth. My friend became unable to express her opinions because she cared too much about others' feelings. If I say my opinion, what will other people think? If I disagree with their choices, will they dislike me? Her worry became bigger and bigger. As a result, she tended to feel sick and couldn't get out of her room. This can be a precursor to depression. Most of suicides are caused by mental illness, such as depression. Therefore, taking on worries alone could be a cause of a risk for your life. I will ask a question. Why do people hesitate to share their worries? Pride, shame, annoyance? Thousands of answers will be expected, but they all come from one emotion. That is fear. Talking about your worries, you need to show who you really are, because worries are your dark parts, normally hide it. You fear the possibility the will you can't be accepted by others and make a choice to keep hiding. You stay in your shares and feel like protecting yourselves. It's not only fear,
not to be accepted by others. However, does it really protect you to take your worries alone? The answer is no. Although there need the light out of your shells, you are locking yourselves in a deep fog. I mean, you generate a worry chain with your own hands. I know you're thinking, what the hell do I have to share my worries, even though I don't know whether others will accept me? How scary it is. It's true, everyone is different. You will face worries based on thinking. So, you should adapt to worries based on accepting. You don't need to take everyone's advice. In addition, there are many benefits to share your worries on its own. You can get various points of view, relieve your stress, and don't forget, there need a merit for both you and people around you. When someone talks you some worries, have you ever thought, I want to help somehow? People can feel the trust from others by being talked about their worries. Hence, sharing your worries with others satisfies their self-esteem and make deep relationships. If you don't know who to share your worries, you should choose the person you want to make a close relationship. Anyway, what I really want to say is the most important thing is to talk with others about your worries. Are you still afraid? Let me introduce a way to shift a wall lower for someone who still faces a high wall. That is, talking about worries as if it was someone else's story, not yourselves. Do you remember the story about my friend, which I told you in this speech introduction? In fact, that is my story. I never told my worry that I cared about what other people think and never expressed my opinions because I also feared not to be accepted by others. However, we can share our worries so easily because we don't need to care about being accepted by others in this way. You can't see the high wall anymore, right? I broke my worry chain by sharing my worries and was able to express my opinions with a lot of advice. It has been impossible for me to talk in front of such a large number of people. But now, I've completely changed. Despite a lot of people, I proudly told my opinion today. I got out of my own shell and found the light. Keep your face to the sunshine, and you can't see the shadow. This is the words of Helen Keller. Through our own intention, we can put ourselves in the light or in the fog. All you have to do is talk about your worries with others. I wish this speech will lead you in the light. Thank you.
We have a question and answer period. Mr. Miyawaki, please.
Yes, Ms. Tsuchiya, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So don't take on worries. Who did you share your worries before this contest?
Where?
Who did you share your worries before this contest?
Before this contest, I shared my worry to my close friend because I'm very, very nervous about this contest and there are so many great speakers, but nobody cares about my problem, but one friend will really come to my practice and one of my friends come to practice every day, so I told my worry, I'm so nervous, but she said, you can do it, so now I have confidence and I can do my best.
Great. So you have a good friend who cares about you. Okay, we don't just share our worries with just anyone, right? We should be selective and then you said find a close friend.
Yes.
But please advise how we should select one of them.
I don't think just one. If you share your worries, there are so many benefits, and other friends also share their worries to me. So I want you to share your worries for many people. So at first, you should choose close friend or your family, but if you get used to talk your friend, you should share your worries with many people.
But when you select who to share,
Well,
what would be the important point to select a friend? Okay, he's good, she's not. What's the difference?
I think it's up to a person, but for me, some people can keep my secret, or I think it's good point to people who can listen my story well, because sometimes other people will disagree with my opinion, or someone said not good thing. So I think just listen well is very good point. So you should choose a person who can listen well.
As well.
Yeah.
Good. And you were in deep folk before, but came out in the light now.
Yes.
What triggered to push yourself out of the comfort zone and start talking to others? What was the trigger?
Actually, last year I've been to Canada, so there are no friends I can talk in Japanese. So I couldn't talk my worries, and I worried in my mind, and I feel like in a fog. But one day I called with my friends, and I shared my worry. At that time, I thought I can feel relief, and my heart feel like light. So I thought just talk or share my worry is very important thing. That is my trigger.
And in your speech, you mentioned sharing your worries with your friends will benefit your friends. How did it happen? How did you find it out?
Because I asked many friends, can you talk your worries well? And many of my friends said no, because I know so few or like many reasons. But many of my friends said if someone talks their worries, I can also share my worries easily. So I noticed if at first I tried to share my worries, and next they also share my worries easily. So
You found it
Yes.
from experience.
yes.
Okay. And it's not only fear, I think. We hesitate because we don't want to bother other people.
Yes.
So we hide our worries not to share. What would you recommend us to do in that perspective?
I'm very sorry, but the time is over.
Okay?
Sorry. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
めっちゃ緊張しました。込めたのはその悩みを抱え込まないでみんなに言ってほしいっていう思いを込めました。ちょっと自分には高すぎる場所でみんなおーすごいなってずっと圧倒されてましたこれからももっと大会とか出ていきたいし、あと私が出たことで他の人も出たいなって思ってもらえるようになったらいいかなって思います。そうだから他の人に教えたいなっていうことですね。はい。